So it's been a good while since we got information on the two new Persona 5 games that's coming soon to us. No really dates that have been given yet. So, Atlas they have been dragging us on for the longest of time. Like, it's pretty nuts. It was a long ass ride with the Persona for Switch. And let me give a tidbit there. I'm kind of glad they did not go ahead and make a Persona 5 port as of right now, because port begging, it don't even make no sense, because if you want to show Atlas that you guys wanted a Persona 5 port, then you should have at least started asking for a Persona 3 and 4 port for the Switch, because those have been made for handhelds and probably have similar specs and probably can handle it. But that's just me guessing some techie shit, but you get the point. Ask for some shit so they can see that you're interested in this console. And that was kind of my biggest beef with that. So let me get that out the way. I'm glad they didn't give into port begging, even though they made Persona 5 for Persona 5 Scramble for the Switch. Now let's get into it. What is Persona the Royal? Persona the Royal, you should have seen it coming from a mile away. Basically, it's like a rehash on the story of Persona 5, but they're gonna add some new features, new confidants, all types of stuff. They did the same thing with Persona 3 and 4, like Persona FS, Persona 3 Fez, and Persona 4 Golden. So it's gonna be the definitive version of Persona 5. Now, my thoughts on that is, I'm hyped for it. A new story, a new stuff from what they're showing. It's gonna be very promising, and they changed it. Some look like they even changed the gameplay a lot. So, and it's kind of crazy that it did a whole remake of this game. And a little tidbit: I'm very excited that they made this game for the PS5 because PS4, because I didn't like how they made it for PS3, and it kind of held back the graphics a little bit. So now that you can really see the true beauty in what Persona 5, because if you would play Persona 3 and 4 dancing, you can see how good those models look in high resolution. So that's my take on that. So, what is Persona Scrabble? Persona Scrabble is a mix up between Persona 5 and Dynasty Warriors. And if you never played Dynasty Warriors, you are seriously lacking in life. Dynasty Warriors is basically like you just do hordes of enemies, bust out some cool moves, take over territories. It's very dope and a very strategy game, kind of in a way, depending on the mission. But you can pass missions, fail missions, all type of things, and what it has a good thing what they're playing off the original, if that makes sense. Like, I'm trying to describe it as, if you're seeing One Piece Power Warriors, how they got belly, all types of things, it's very fun, and I'm very excited for this game. I never seen it coming, to be honest with you, but I'm glad they teamed up to make this type of game. Now, what I'm kind of questioning how they're gonna make the different personas, if they even gonna do that, because they said they're gonna start making, they're gonna incorporate some stuff from the Persona series. So hopefully there's that. We don't really know much about this game. I'm not sure when it's gonna come out. We know it's the Switch and PS5, PS4. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I'm excited. So that's what Persona Scramble is. Basically, Persona Dynasty Warriors, Persona Warriors, you want to call it. So now that I explained both, which one would be more impactful? Well, to be honest with you, I would think that Persona 5 The Worlds will be more impactful, because it's just a new game, another reason to play Persona 5 again for me personally. A good game that gave me a reason. I'm glad that they made it so soon, because it wasn't just long ago that I beat Persona 5 for good. Even though I am going to play it again on my other channel. But that's not here or there. Persona 5 The World is going to be very impactful. It's going to give people a chance to play if they haven't really played it, even though I'm pretty sure there's a good amount of people played it already. And also give me personally a chance to hopefully get a collector's edition this time, because I feel like that's the collector's edition I missed out on. Like, I was ignorant to a good game, and if I knew that it was such a good game, I would have copped that collector's edition immediately. So hopefully there's a second chance in there for me, but I really think Persona Scramble is going to have a place in there, but if it comes out before Persona 5 The Royale, it's going to be like a placeholder. It's going to be filtered, because, you're gonna play it. It's gonna be like fast food. It's gonna be like, unless you're a completionist, but I don't know. It's probably gonna have some spin-off stories, some alternate timeline. You know how it goes. Because that's what they did with Power Wars too. You know, they made their own story up, and I won't lie, I'm inviting that. You know, give me some more Persona storylines. Give me think outside the box. Hopefully, they can wow me so I can complete it. You know, and this could grow into a real series. You know, hey, Persona Warriors all together, just like how they made Persona Q and Q2. But what I'm on now, which I am waiting on to be honest, I'm waiting on Persona 5 the Royal, but I'm really waiting on Shin Megami Tensei 5, which seemed like it just been eviscerated from Atlus's vision at the moment. Because it turned out it's been years since they trailered it, and they haven't spoken one word about it since. But moving on from that, I really think, if somebody says on Twitter, that Atlus is a very small development team. So what they haven't had this much success in a long time, and then maybe they have, but they're a small team. They still have to expand. So then their games come out a little bit slower, and also they don't really let their localization team touch the games when it's done. So that's why you really see like a lot of like Persona games come out way in Japan way before we hit the U.S. So, and yeah, you could just import it, but I don't think you need to go that far, me personally. But yeah, so that's why I really am hyped for Persona Royale, but I really want them to hurry up on Shin Megami Tensei 5 so we can get some real gritty storyline from Atlus. But I think that's it from me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited for Persona 5 the Royal? Or are you excited for Persona Scramble? Or you were like me, wait for Shin Megami Tensei 5? But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.